Estás escuchando Latino Radio TV, inspirando tu lado humano. Hola, ¿qué tal? Somos Latino Radio TV, una emisora que proyecta calidez digital. Estamos ubicados en Florida, Estados Unidos, y tenemos presencia en más de 75 países. Ingresa a latinoradiotv.com y conoce a nuestros locutores.
Argentina, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, México, Cuba, España, Estados Unidos y más países detrás de un micrófono.
Claro está, Latino Radio TV. Síguenos en las redes sociales y danos me gusta. Así todos nosotros
seguiremos creciendo juntos.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Yo soy Tom Ortega y quiero invitarte a que escuches mi programa de radio Aquí Entre Nos, transmitido directamente desde la ciudad de Miami, Florida, por Latino Radio TV, todos los jueves a partir de las 7 de la noche con horario de México y 8 de la noche horario de Miami, Florida. Recuerda mi programa Aquí Entre Nos, todos los jueves, claro que sí, por Latino Radio TV.
Sin censura. Ups.
Te esperamos, Ari y Erika, cada sábado a las 7 de la noche, hora de la Florida, y 6 de la tarde, hora de México.
Para que juntos creemos magia a través de Latino Radio TV.
Con diversos temas de la vida real y los de ensueño, para así conectar unos con otros en empatía total.
Sintoniza www.latinoradiotv.com y atrévete a platicar con nosotros sin censura.
Hey, we invite you to SIGH with us.
Every Friday after dinner.
You can tune in latinoradiotv.com at 8 p.m. Florida time.
Remember, SIGH with us at 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time every Friday through latinoradiotv.com.
Jairo
and Erica will be waiting for you.
Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Muy buenas tardes, muy buenos días, muy buenas noches, muy buenas madrugadas. De este lado les saluda su amiga Erika de la O. Ya nos encontramos en nuestro programa
Treehood, I mean.
SIGH with us.
SIGH with us.
Con Erika de la O y
Jairo, nada más. Jairo Romo.
Jairo Romo. Sí, ahora anda de cortado el cabello, anda
Sí,
pelón.
yo mismo me lo corté.
¿Tú mismo te lo cortaste? Ok.
Tengo esta cosa de acá atrás. Like
pony.
a tail, yeah.
A pony.
Mm.
Ah, pues muy bien, mira, ya te cortaste tú el cabello como tú quisiste, aunque a mí no me gustara, pues no hay problema, porque es tu cabello, no es mío, ¿cierto?
Cierto.
Y eso es maravilloso, haber crecido es maravilloso porque puedes hacer lo que tú quieres.
Sí,
Yes.
aunque todavía mucha gente me da órdenes, you know, you have to deal with it. Even as an adult, you still don't have full privileges.
Really?
Think about your bosses, think about the taxpayers, everything, man.
Everything,
All
yes.
of us have things to do.
Yeah, you're still living under my roof,
Yeah.
so I'm the boss. What do you think, dear watchers here in Facebook? But okay, vamos a darle las gracias a las personas que se conectan a través de nuestra plataforma de Facebook Live en Latino Radio TV Oficial, a través de nuestra cuenta de YouTube en Latino Radio TV, a través de la radio donde nos pueden escuchar, latinoradiotv.com, y bajen nuestra aplicación, acuérdense, Latino Radio TV para iOS y Android. Y también le damos las gracias a Radio Dones y Talentos, que nos transmite simultáneamente en República Dominicana. Muchísimas gracias por estar conectados con nosotros. SIGH WITH US es un programa donde hablamos prácticamente más inglés que español, pero de repente pues estamos con el Spanglish y pues tú hablas más inglés que yo y prácticamente es tu programa y tú me invitaste a él y pues ya, así que pues démosle la bienvenida a las personas que nos están acompañando y saludos a Ari, quien ya nos está viendo. Hola Ari, ¿cómo estás? Gracias por estar aquí presente. So, you can start?
I was watching a movie just recently before starting the show called Iron Giant. I saw this movie when I was a kid, and I never what's it called? I never imagined how awesome this movie was. I didn't know how to appreciate every little detail that this movie had because I was a kid. I just saw it and I was like, oh wow, that's cool. But now that I'm seeing it again, as the perspective of an adult, I can appreciate the beauty of the soundtrack, the art, the jokes that it has, the way they communicate their message. It's so amazing. And it's like a lot of people have to get together to create this amazing project and turn it into a reality. And that's for a lot of things. The people who invent, who manufacture cars, people who own restaurants, that's not done by one person. I, for one, am part of that restaurant. I'm one of the crew members that helps serve the customer, and then you have someone else who makes sure that we do our job, and then you have someone else who makes sure they do their job, and so on and so forth. It's
but that is good.
Yeah,
because everybody takes care of everybody, but everybody makes sure that everybody is doing their job. Mm-hmm. Because what about if somebody mess it up?
Then it's on them,
But it can provoke that others fail too.
Yeah, and then you lose money, and then you have people pointing fingers. But when you have a boss and you have a job to do and you don't do it, they're just going to replace you.
So who's the boss in this house?
Well, you're the boss of 80% of this house. My room is all mine.
Yes. And you have a mess, by the way. I don't know, guys, if you have kids at home, teenagers at home, they are just a mess. I can't believe it. When we are moms and when they are little, we try to put everything in their place. And we spend a lot of time cleaning the house. Believe me. Moms, please don't spend too much time cleaning the house. When they grew up, they made a mess. And everything you have done for them, they will forget. And they're going to do it as soon as they have their own things. And they said, okay, it's time for me to clean it up. It's time for me to be in a good place. Mm-hmm. But they're going to find out themselves. No?
Yeah, with the odor and with the, what's it called? There was a thing that I read where when you have a huge mess in your house and everything is like an inconvenience, let's say you have too many couches, right? And it's hard to move around the house. And you think to yourself every day before going to work, before eating, before going to sleep, man, I wish there was more space in the house. And those physical things that are becoming a hazard are not only affecting your physical life, but also mentally. You're mentally being exhausted. Every time you go at home, you're stressed, knowing that your house is a mess. So when you maintain your house the way you want it in a, being organized, being organized is in the perspective of oneself. For example, my room, I feel like it's fine. In mom's perspective, she thinks it's a huge mess, an atomic bomb just hit it, whatever. And organized is in the eye of the beholder. Anyways, when you have your house organized to the point where you feel fine, you feel comfortable walking in it, mentally you feel you don't stress yourself out. I think that's an important thing that many may overlook. Keep your house in a way that isn't inconvenient, because then it will affect
You are in the program. You are yawning in here. Why?
Because that's what happens in life. I worked 5 hours today. I woke up knowing that I was going to do my best at work, and I was going to talk to a lot of people, and it was going to drain me. I actually slept when I got here, and I don't know.
I don't know. You're just tired.
I didn't sleep enough. I thought I did. I slept for an hour 30. I woke up. I thought to myself, okay, I'm good. I'm going to watch some TV. I'm going to prepare for the show. Turns out I'm still tired. But I'm not giving up. Right?
That is the point. You have a word. You commit to the program. You wake up. You're still tired, but you're here. But it's part of the life, you know? Mm-hmm. When this pandemic situation started, we were like robots, believe me. We were in our office. We were in our job. We were doing our things. And our family was not over there messing up or something, no? But suddenly, we start having things done at home or work from home. So a lot of executive people start having
Zoom
calls and being seen for other people through a video, right? And the family was over there. And sometimes an executive was there sitting down in front of a camera, and suddenly the kid came and started running their cars. The little girl was crying. The other one was bouncing the ball. The mom was screaming, hey guys. So we realized that the world is like that. We live as a family. And when you are working from home, that doesn't mean that you're disrespectful. Simply, you are
in your natural
stage. Yes. Yeah. So what's the matter? As soon as you commit and you commit to a certain job and you get done it, that's fine. What's the matter? Mm-hmm. What's the point? A lot of people got mad, got frustrated, because I remember when I was working for some reason and you came to me before in the past when you were little, I'm like, no, please don't bother me right now. Go away. I need to finish this. But you just wanted a hug. Why don't I stop doing what I am doing and give you a hug and then continue? I think it's the best. It's something that we are learning now from this situation, no? What do you think?
I think you have to prioritize the things that matter the most.
Okay.
Because sometimes your kids will end up giving up on wanting a hug. They'll be like, oh, can I have a hug? No, I'm busy right now. And then you'll think to yourself, like, next week, I didn't get a hug today. What's going on? What happened? People get tired when they keep asking for the same thing over and over again. For example, me, I asked my parents multiple times to buy me a PS4. And then I got tired because I knew it was never going to happen. So I moved on. And as soon as I got a job and I got money, I didn't think twice. I went to the store. I told myself, I'm just going to look. I looked at it. I felt it. I felt the weight. I heard it. I licked it. I was like, I want to buy the PS4 today.
Well, we have a little fella here in our chat. His name is Diego Romo, and he's my son. He's on the other side of Miami. He's in Ecuador. Hi, baby. Kisses and hugs. Commit, Jairo. Commit. Your brother is saying that. And he also, I cried when you left for work every time. Me?
Wait, you did?
Or him?
Oh, snap.
Who cried? You cried because I left, Diego? Or you cried because Jairo left?
Hey, Diego, look. Look, yeah. I have a new haircut.
He had a new haircut. And hug mommy. Hug me. But don't squeeze me. Okay. Hug me. Okay, send you big hugs, Diego. Thank you for watching. Okay,
he says, okay,
I'm got bored. Oh, my God. Oh, Diego. Okay, but it's really nice. What is the most important in life for you? Probably you don't wake up tomorrow. Why don't give a hug to your children? Why, if you're at home and doing your work, you can have a moment for your family. The most important in the world is family. If family grows with bonds, with really tight bonds, I think the world is going to be different.
It depends, because sometimes family members can be wrong as well.
Okay.
I think family can be the ones to bring you up and also bring you down, because they're so close that their words are very meaningful, and anything that they say can be detrimental as well. There have been cases where family compares one another to cousins and uncles and anything in between and outside, and then that's not really okay, because everyone is an individual. For example, what's it called? My brother and I got compared quite a few times. They thought I was like this angel and Dale was like this chaotic guy. And in reality, Dale is a sweet person. It's just, and me being a quiet guy doesn't make me a good person. It just makes me
quiet,
not an inconvenience to people. Oh, he's quiet. He's a good guy. No, yes. It's just I don't want to talk to anyone. That's what it means.
You use a really nice word. You were not inconvenient to people because you were quiet. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean that you were super nice. Yes, that is true. And it's super bad when people start comparing siblings.
Yeah, actually, Dale is the good guy here. He's the one going out and getting a girlfriend. Look at him. He's 16. This dude is 16 and he's already talking to chicks like it's another Monday.
He's doing friends in Ecuador. He say, "I miss you, mama. I miss you too, baby." Kisses. And he's also said, let me see.
I got
it. Okay, can you read it?
Detrimentra. The sentiment, feeling of being influenced to be nice or mad actions.
And then Jairo reminds me of Biche. Oh, Biche is the uncle.
Wow! Thanks. You know who you remind me of? Byron.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Byron is a hardworking. Oh, well, let's talk about. No. Let's not talk about them. But let's say the people who we are talking to. Byron and Biche are brothers of your dad. So they are your uncles.
Yep.
Okay. So anyhow, it's super important that don't do comparisons. It's hard. I remember when I was little, a lot of people used to compare me with my two brothers and my sister. And it was horrible because to fit in the world, I pushed myself to be like my brothers and my sister. And it was super, super hard on me. I grew up super fast, but I didn't enjoy my childhood as I would like to, unless I was not with my family. When I was outside of my house and I was somewhere else's house, I be myself and I enjoy it so much. But as soon as I stay in my house, I have to prove others that I was like them, that I didn't need comparisons. I didn't need to be compared with others. And we need to stop doing that because it affects your children a lot.
And like, it's not a good way to inspire someone. Bro, just be like Jeff Bezos. You can be a billionaire one day. Yeah, obviously, easy. Wait, ¿qué pasó?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, it's because I went like that.
You like, point. Yes, no, it's okay.
Anyways, yeah, you can be like Jeff Bezos. Just follow what he does. No, if you follow what Jeff Bezos does, it may work, but it might not make you happy. Let's say you're not really much of a, what is he? Well, what would entrepreneur? Yeah, entrepreneurs have to be social. They have to make a lot of business deals, and you probably don't like to do that. So
yes.
If you force yourself to do that, you're just gonna mentally drain yourself. You're gonna think, man, why am I doing this? Like the money is good and all, but damn, this sucks. I want to go home. You want to be in an environment where it's doable. Still stressful, but doable and mentally. For example, in Dunkin' Donuts, I feel tired, I feel stressed out, but I'm busy, I'm occupied. I don't have to think when I work. It says make iced coffee, and that's it. That's done. It's over. I don't have to tell people, hey, do you want to buy this iced coffee? Hey, there we have this good deal. You want that? No. I'm not a salesperson. If you are, congrats. You get to have a skill that I am lacking in, which is a people's person. Yeah.
Yes,
so
exactly. But also, well, when some people compare us, it's fine. But what about when we compare ourselves with others? That is also bad, because you're you. I think when we are little, adults have to teach us to love us the way we are, the things we have.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we grow up, we're going to be so secure of ourselves that we don't going to need comparisons. Probably we're going to think, oh, I would like to study what he studied. What can I do myself to get that to that point, no? But not I want to be like him. Like, for example, in the artistic environment, a lot of artists compare themselves with other artists.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, why? Because you're you, and he is he, or she is she, and you're you. Probably you two sing, but you sing different. Probably that you're going to sing the same song, but every of you has their own accent or their own way to sing or whatever. Why comparing? Because it hurts.
And it's awkward because when they compare you to someone that...
No, when you compare yourself.
Or when you compare yourself to someone who's very talented, very gifted in the field of whatever they're doing, you may not even inspire yourself to do it anymore. You're just going to say, I mean, I'll never reach that point anyways. Why should I continue?
Yes.
You start to lose inspiration because of how further away you are from this one individual. Listen, just look at this person, say, okay, yeah, that's cool. But this is about me, okay? I'll get to that level later in life, not now. I worry about them later.
Exactly.
I can accept them. I accept that their thing is good, but that's it. You just go like this, right? Every time you see a famous person, just be like this. They don't exist.
Just cover your eyes or go like a horse, just looking forward, not to the sides.
Don't distract yourself.
Don't distract yourself. Yes, that is super, super cool. And how do you think you can become you?
Oh, well, that's the thing, right? Sometimes you don't even know who you are. Sometimes you struggle with finding what your purpose is in life, whether you're funny, whether you're serious, whether you're, I don't know, brave, strong, athletic, not athletic. Who knows? Who knows at the end of the day? What I do know is that we have things that we don't like and things that we do like. I don't like to approach people and try and sell them something. What I do like is to manually work on something. I like to use my hands and just move without thinking. I just like manual labor. Yeah. So that's me. So I would much rather work at a, box company. You fold boxes and that's it, rather than a...
customer service.
I suppose, just because I am kind of doing customer service. But
yeah, but for example, for me, I really love when I teach swimming, because I really just go and explain what do we have to do and do a lot of exercise, but I don't talk much. I really enjoy it. When I am working at home and I am creating things, or I am translating something, or I am discovering new things or reading, I really enjoy it because I don't have to talk. As soon as I talk to people, even though I am more social than you, it's something like, no, I rather work alone and using my hands too, and using my brain. I like to use my brain, but create things. but for me, like alone.
Mm-hmm.
But to use my brain to please others, yeah, I get so exhausted.
So sometimes people drain you,
Mm-hmm.
and at work especially, they drain you because like you're at work, right? You're not trying to make a friend. Like you can make friends at a party, at a convention, not at work. So
Because you don't have time even
Yeah.
to socialize in the
yeah,
work.
everything is like fast. Go. So yeah. I think there's a time and place for many things. But yeah, just try to find the things that you
Enjoy.
tend to lean towards. If you didn't like technology, you could try it, right? Because sometimes the things that you don't like tend to be the ones that you care about the most.
Yes.
So try it once. If after trying it you don't like it, good job. At least now you know for sure. Move on. But if you hesitate and you don't try it, you might not
Discover something new.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But also because it happened to me many, many times. Since I have to grow up so fast, I learn a lot of stuff. And I was always open to learn new stuff, which helped me a lot because now I think that I probably don't know everything, but I am open to learn. A lot of people is afraid to learn new things because they feel comfortable doing what they do, but they are not open to learn something new because they are afraid of. But as soon as you start doing something else, you can discover how amazing you can be. Because every human being in this world can do anything if they really try and open their mind and try and do it. Anything, I mean, the only thing that can stop us of doing new things is fear.
Well, fear, economic issues, physical issues.
Well, fear first. Because I don't have money, I cannot do it. So you have fear already. Or physical issues. Okay. People would say, oh no, people who doesn't have legs cannot swim. Oh my God, there are a lot of people who have no legs and they can swim better than me. I think no. I think the fear.
For example, dunking, right? Dunking, like you grab a basketball and you dunk.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do it. I physically cannot do it unless I train for it and be determined. But I think to myself, what am I going to use dunking for?
Okay, do you want to do it? It's another thing. Okay, one thing that stops you of doing new things is fear. Second, because you don't want to. So if you don't want to...
Well, you kind of want to, but you're not really convinced
of doing it because you don't want to.
But you do want to. You're not hungry enough for it.
You don't want to. Okay, you are not hungry of doing too. Yeah. Okay, let's go for a break and then we're gonna talk about hungry. To be hungry of what?
Okay? Oh shoot!
Yes,
that's actually good.
Yes, it is good. Hungry. So we're gonna go for some break and then we come back. You are in SIGH with Us with Erica de la O and
Jairo
Romo. We come back. Hey, we invite you to SIGH with Us.
Every Friday after dinner.
You can tune in LatinoRadioTV.com at 8 p.m. Florida time.
Remember, SIGH with Us at 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time every Friday through LatinoRadioTV.com.
Jairo
and Erica will be waiting for you.
¿Quieres saber lo que realmente puedes lograr en tu vida y cómo superar cualquier obstáculo conociendo tus emociones? Yo, Raiza López, la voz del sentimiento, los exhorto a escuchar mi programa radial Saber que se puede, todos los miércoles a partir de las 8 p.m. hora de Miami por www.latinoradiotv.com. No sigas esperando y actúa ahora.
Te reto a crear a la mujer del futuro. Hola, soy María Imelda Cardona, coach financiera con PNL y escritora de más de 9 libros dedicados al desarrollo humano. Te invito a escucharme todos los miércoles en punto de las 11:11 a.m. hora New York. Sintonízame por latinoradiotv.com y pongámosle sabor a tus retos con María Imelda.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Sí, tú que me estás escuchando, ¿ya nos conoces? Somos Latino Radio TV. Somos un lugar donde día a día conectas, fluyes, meditas, aprendes, suspiras, sonríes, cantas, gozas. ¡Claro que sí! ¿Y te inspiras? ¡Y te enteras! Lo único que tienes que hacer es descargar nuestra aplicación para iOS y Android. Solo tienes que ingresar a latinoradiotv.com y listo. Todo en un mismo lugar. También puedes darle un toque play para escucharnos desde la web. Ahora contamos con música variada y genial las 24 horas del día, los 7 días de toda tu semana, que se detiene para darle paso a nuestros programas que estarán al aire y se reactiva una vez concluidos. Así que a cualquier hora y en cualquier lugar te sentirás acompañado por nosotros. ¿Quiénes somos? Somos Latino Radio TV. Estás escuchando Latino Radio TV. Regresamos.
Así es, y ya regresamos. Y tú, pues, tenías hambre, ¿no? Let's talk about hunger.
I have a kid now. You see this?
Barritas mexicanas.
No, we're not sponsored by them.
It's okay. I really, believe me, there are some things in life that I don't care. I know that we need to get paid when you sponsor something, but at this point of life, I mean, I think the universe give us whatever they want to give us.
Oh, well, I was just kidding.
Yeah, no. But for example, if you are positive, if you think positive, probably the world is going to treat you positive. If you are in the bad mood, the world is going to treat you that way.
Guys, I'm negative, okay? Use negativity to fuel my prowess, my aura.
Your aura. Yeah, if somebody's reading your aura is white. If somebody's reading my aura is white too.
But I'm wearing black.
Okay, wait. Let's talk about hunger.
Hunger.
What you are hunger about?
So, when you're really hungry, you eat, right? You do whatever it takes to have food. Even sometimes people are so hungry that they end up robbing someone else of their food or of their money to buy food. Hunger is a huge necessity for everyone. Every living thing on this earth needs to consume food, a product. Bugs eat plants. Small animals eat bugs. Bigger animals eat the small animal, and so on and so forth. Because all of us have to have this cycle, right? And you wake up, you do something to release that energy that you have. You consume food, you use the bathroom, and then you sleep, right? It's a whole cycle. That's normal. It's part of life, right? Mm-hmm. And so when you starve, when you feel like your stomach is eating itself from the inside, it hurts. And you have this sort of switch in your brain telling you have to eat something right now because this hurts. This is killing me inside. And I need to fill up my stomach or I'm going to be mad or I don't know. You just have a switch, right? So,
but that happened also with life.
Yeah.
When you are starving about something, a dream, something that you have been pursued for many years, and you feel like it's far and far and far, you get so hungry, you get starving and in pain, and you push harder and harder to get to that point.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you basically have to starve yourself mentally so you can be hungry for your goals, be hungry for your dreams. Because, like I said, when you're starving, it hurts. When you can't reach that goal, it hurts. It hurts so much to see how far away you are. And sometimes you try and fail again and again and again. But you have to realize that every time you fail, you learn a little bit more about yourself. You learn what not to do, right? So you can do other things that may or may not work. I know we talked about comparisons isn't good, but it's nice to see others fail so you understand that you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
You're not alone in this. All of us fail. I'm failing right now. I don't know what I'm hungry for. I'm just doing things because it helps the time pass by quicker.
And sometimes grown-ups don't know what we are hungry about either. Some people is super focused. I want to be an actor, and they become actors. I want to be a doctor, and they become doctors. I want to be the president of the United States, and they become the president. I want to marry whatever person when I grew up, and they do it. It's because they focus on the dream. They are so hungry for that they pursue the dream, and they work hard for it. So when we are hungry for something, but we don't get it, it's because in reality, it's not what we want. Or we want so many things that we don't focus in what really we want.
I know, we just lose track, especially me. I lose track. I still want to do a lot of things, but it's just, man, I don't understand why things are the way they are. And it makes me stress out a little bit, just a little bit. Just enough for me to say, I wish I could have a single path that I can follow. Just a specific path where all I have to do is walk straight, right? Something simple. Unfortunately, though, knowing that life is super complicated and you have to go through all of this mess is quite saddening. So what I'm trying to do is basically remind myself that it's okay. It's okay to be confused right now. All I have to do is sit down one day and say, okay, this is what I want. I'm going to do this at this time, do that at that time, do that at that time. Because Mom suggested me I organize my day. I think that's the most important thing. Well, that's the only thing we can do right now is organize. Because if you just hope, oh, I'm going to go at this time. No, I'm going to go later. I'm going to do this later. If you don't have a schedule, you can just postpone your things.
Well, but let me tell you that I have understand something now. Mm-hmm. You are on your 20s. I am on my 40s. I discovered, I think I always knew it, but now I'm more sure that I am a free soul. I don't have goals. I thought I have goals, but I don't have goals. I just live the life. I just live. If I want to do something, I just go and do it. I don't want to be changed. I don't, because I have been changed. I have been doing stuff and feel like in, ¿cómo se dice cuando estás en el loquero? En una camisa de fuerza.
Asylum?
En una camisa de fuerza, that you are tied, all tied. And
restraining jacket.
Restraining jacket, yes. I have felt myself in a restraining jacket, and I wasn't happy. So I've been discovering that I am a free soul. I have been always a free soul. So I don't have goals. No, I don't have goals. And probably some people would say, oh my God, she's so crazy. How come you don't have goals? No, because the goals that I dream of, I meet them, but they are gone. So I just live the life. If I work because I need money and I love working, and I love working and making money. I really don't enjoy working for nothing. So I focus on having my work done to make money and then be free and do whatever I want. And I think a lot of people in this world is like me. We are just free souls that we don't have goals. We just live the life because we know that maybe tomorrow we're going to die. We are investing on us. We are not investing on outside things. Yeah. We are investing on ourselves to feel good with you.
I think that's the thing, right? This is a perfect example. Mom has lived her entire life. Oh, well, she has lived for quite a while. You know, she's lived in many different generations. She's been, you were born in 1960. 72. She's from the 70s, guys.
I'm from the 70s.
Imagine, you went from 70s where they had the telephones with the, the circles.
Yes.
To now, you have phones like this.
Yes. Yes, I passed through the generation of my grandma. Mm-hmm. I think because my parents were the generation of 50s. So I grew up with that generation. I know about Pedro Infante, about Sara Garcia, but then when I grew up and in the middle of my age, in my 20s, my 15 and 20s, I grew up with the rock en español and more jovial, more like, kind of fresa, no? But now, and then, now I am in the technology world, but I started learning about technology since I was 18. Mm-hmm. So for me, the technology is nothing, it's normal. But I know all the generations, my grandma, my parents, my own generation, and your generation. 4 generations are on me. So I have a lot of doors where to go, what to cross. But in reality, I like all. So I don't have a goal.
And that's my next point. Mm-hmm. You've lived and you've experienced so much in your life that you don't really need to have a fixed goal. It just happens, right? Mm-hmm. And that's not a bad way of living. You just let things happen as they are.
They go.
Right?
They pass.
However, you also have me, where I have done that for 4 years and it hasn't brought me happiness. So I need to force myself to have a fixed goal. I know it's probably going to annoy me. It's probably going to make me upset. Waking up thinking, oh, man, it's 3 o'clock. I have to do this. Damn, man, I have to commit to the schedule. Oh, well. But I think that would be more beneficial for me because, I'm a bit lazy. Yeah, I can admit that. I sometimes don't want to do anything at all. I want to wake up and sit in my bed all day long until it's nighttime so I can sleep. I wish I could do that.
Well, as young people, I think you need a goal, at least to know how it does feel to have a goal.
Yeah.
In my case, for example, I travel myself. I bought a house myself. I bought a car myself. I have a family myself. I have done a lot of things myself, and those are goals that I already commit. Mm-hmm. But what? What else?
You just live.
I just live the life today.
Yeah.
If I want to sleep, I sleep. If I want to eat, I eat. If I want to talk, I talk. If I want to dance. I don't care about that. I care and I focus that to be living in this world, material world, you need to have material things, which is money. And with money, you don't need a huge house. You just need the money to invest and travel and have fun and enjoy your life. Mm-hmm. No?
Yeah. So don't worry about not living the perfect life, not living the American dream, because any of us can be happy. Right now, I'm stressing out, but I'm not really unhappy. I can wake up knowing that I have a bed. I still have my TV that I bought. I still have the clothes that I bought. I can proudly wear Well, I didn't get the shirt, but
Well,
anyways,
shirt.
I can wear my clothes outside and think, yeah, I feel comfortable in my own skin. So basically, it's okay to live a free life. It's okay to live a strict life. It's okay to,
whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I think
But,
in this
focus. Yeah,
in this world or in this time, what makes you happy?
If you're a free soul now and you feel like confused, because I feel confused, force yourself to have a fixed objective. Fix it. Force yourself to do it. Because no one else is going to do it for you, right? You force yourself, you do it, and if you still feel unhappy, I suggest talking to your family members or someone in your life circle, because at that point, I don't know how to help you.
Yes.
You need to seek out help. If you can't live a free life or a fixed life, then I don't know. You can live in between.
What other life could be? A free life or a fixed life? But in any of those, you need money, for sure. Because with money, you move. No? Today, I was having an interview with a guy who's living in Singapore. He's a teacher, and he traveled from Peru to Singapore and have traveled to some other countries just to teach Spanish. So I told him, you know what? Now in this moment of my life, I would like to go and travel around the world and work over there and get money to keep living, but travel. I don't want to stay just in one place.
So why don't you study Spanish like that guy?
Not yet. No, you can do a lot of things. You can, whatever you do, if you are good at it, you can do it wherever you go. And if they have the tools over there, for example, as a swimming instructor, I can go and travel around the world and teach others swimming.
So why don't you do it?
Because right now I need to pay off my debts, because it's also important. One thing is to be a free soul, and another thing is to avoid your responsibilities. Even though you are a free soul, you have to commit to your responsibilities. In this moment, I have a lot of economical responsibilities that I need to meet. That is my first goal. As soon as I meet all those responsibilities, then I'm going to have money to travel to do things. Because a lot of people think, because I am a free soul, I don't care, whatever. No. You have to be responsible. You have to have civil rights, but also to follow the law and keep being free soul. No? Mm-hmm. I think so.
And not to scare anyone, but the future's now, and the future isn't waiting for anyone.
The future is now.
All of us who are working right now is adding to society. Even if your work is minuscule, you're adding to it, and you're aportando.
Se está aportando, yeah.
I don't know how to say that
in English. You're giving.
No, but that word specifically.
Well, I don't know the translation. But you're giving.
Man.
You are giving to the society.
Yeah, you're just adding to it, and you don't want to be left behind. Just remember it. All the things that you do right now are affecting society. Oh man, yeah. Anything you do right now is gonna leave a mark. Okay, there we go.
Yes,
it's gonna leave a mark, a small mark, but everyone that does something is gonna. All the marks are gonna add together, create this big ball, and there's gonna be another Steve Jobs. There's gonna be another Steve Jobs to invent a new thing like the iPhone, right?
And you know what? Talking about people who invent things to provide to the society something, okay? Sometimes in life, we are people who don't give material stuff to people, but we give other things like courage, like courage, like passion, like love, like to pursue their dreams. Because probably, I think I have inspired a lot of people who they want to live, who they want goals, but they don't know how. They don't have the passion to do it. But they see me and they get the passion through me, you know? For example, let's say an example. Probably I just want to live the life today. I just want to be a free soul. I love to be a free soul. I discover now, or I am realizing now, that I've been always a free soul since all my life. But now I get it more. That's why I was not conformed. That's why I was not happy, because I was always living in a
bubble.
No, in a tie jacket. Tie jacket. Yes. And now that I feel free, like, okay, I want to do whatever I want, but also help the society and help myself and commit and be responsible with the society, obviously, but also be responsible with me. What Erica does really wants. She wants to be free and do whatever she wants. Yes. Nothing stopped me to be in some place. And I think a lot of people now is discovering that. You are in a business company for 20 years, and now that you are at home, you discover that wasn't for you, but you were there because you didn't have another option. So after this situation passed, a lot of people is gonna find out their own purpose, or go back to work, or do and move and do something else. So all that is happening now, I think, has been an opportunity for most of us, even though some people are still not seeing it.
Right. And this situation with the pandemic was a surprise to all of us, even to people who are very outdoorsy and even to people who are indoorsy, because everyone has to go outside at some point to eat or to call a family member.
Yes.
So having to adapt, and people adapting to this situation, is pretty incredible. It shows how versatile we are as humans. Sure, we had this certain lifestyle and it got cut in half, but it opens new paths, and it's for you to decide if you want to take one of those paths or succumb to the agonizing pain that is society.
Yes. Okay, so 3 things that are super important before ending this program. If you have a goal, commit to that goal and work hard to get to that goal.
Or organize yourself.
Organize yourself.
Yeah, if you put a timer or a list, like let's say you have to go for a walk at 3 p.m., if you don't go at 3 p.m., even though your phone gave you an alarm, even though there's a piece of paper on the wall that says 3 o'clock, you have to walk, you're going to feel terrible. And you're going to be like, oh man, I don't want to feel terrible. You're going to adjust your brain so whenever you miss the day, you feel like you're missing something. You feel like you're hungry. And when you starve yourself, you're going to
do something.
Do it.
Exactly.
You're going to do it.
Then 2, be responsible. Commit with society, commit to yourself, and pay all your debts, which is super important. You don't need to owe anybody nothing. You don't need to owe yourself nothing either. And 3, if you are a free soul, go for it. Go for it. Like me, I'm going to go for it because I feel like a lot of people deserve, or most of all, or everybody of us deserves to be free, to be happy, and enjoy the time that we have. Because this is the only time we have. We don't have another time. Or is now, or is never. So if you really want a goal, you're going to work for it. Because as a parent, we already have done a lot of things for our kids. But at this point, 21 years old, just do your decision. I probably would say, Jairo, please do this, do that. But at the end, who's going to do it? You. Who's going to be, ¿quién se va a beneficiar? You, not me. I'm going to be proud, yes or no, but that doesn't care. That doesn't matter. Who needs to be proud is you. That's it. We need to be proud of ourselves in anything we do. I grew up in the time that we need to do things to prove our parents that we were good at something. But no, we don't have to prove nobody, neither our parents. We have to prove ourselves that anything we decide to live a free life or be a free soul, to have goals in life, but most of all, be responsible, we have to prove ourselves that we can do it. That's it. Then the life is going to do their part, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Everything ends up coming back together.
Exactly. Okay, well, ya nos despedimos. Muchísimas gracias por estarnos acompañando aquí en nuestro programa SIGH WITH US con Erica de la O y Jairo Romo, donde pues hablamos prácticamente en inglés y pues comentamos algunos temas de la vida real. Y en este caso hoy hablamos de ser un alma libre, tener metas en la vida o ser un alma libre, cualquiera de las dos cosas, pero nunca o siempre en las dos ser responsables con nosotros y con la sociedad. Eso es lo más importante. Muchísimas gracias. Mañana los espero con Arián Camacho y Erika de la O en nuestro programa SIGH WITH US a las 7 de la noche, hora de Miami, 6 de la tarde, hora de México. Muchísimas gracias y recuerden bajar nuestra aplicación Latino Radio TV a través de iPhone o a través de Android. E ingresen a nuestra página www.latinoradiotv.com para escuchar nuestra música fabulosa y llevarnos con ustedes las 24 horas del día, los 7 días de la semana, los 365 días. También muchísimas gracias a radiodonesytalentos.com por haber transmitido nuestro programa simultáneamente. Gracias. Besos, abrazos, todo mi cariño para ustedes y...
Chao. Duerman sin almohada. Lay flat.
Sí, duerman sin almohada para que su cuerpo se estabilice, se equilibre, se alinee. Así es. Muchísimas gracias. Reciban de nosotros todo nuestro cariño. Chao. Bye.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Yo soy Latino Radio TV. ¿Por qué soy Latino Radio TV? Porque es la emisora oficial de la Red Mundial de Conciencia. Nuestra variedad de programas precisamente te invita a eso, a concientizar con la diversidad que te ofrece la vida y tu emisora favorita Latino Radio TV. Porque somos alguien con quien te identificas y creces, te motivas y te diviertes. Sintonízanos los 7 días de la semana, las 24 horas del día en latinoradiotv.com.
Y no olvides bajar nuestra aplicación latinoradiotv.com. Nuestra programación te inspirará y la música te acompañará en tus actividades diarias. Somos Latino Radio TV.
Estás escuchando Latino Radio TV, inspirando tu lado humano.